Hello and welcome to the day 21 of the 6 weeks program, and it is a weight loss meditation. This meditation will help your subconscious mind to get in control of your bodily functions and optimize your body and mind for the fat loss. Before we start with the meditation, please get yourself comfortable, find a quiet place and spare 20 minutes to get your subconscious mind to do the work for you. Pause the video now, and once you're ready, start the meditation.
I want you to make yourself as comfortable as possible and just listen to the sound of my voice. And as you do so, you may be aware of the sounds going around you, but know that they aren't important. They do not matter at all. So you can dismiss them out of your awareness and focus your mind entirely on what I am saying. And I'll be talking to you about numbers. And each and every time I mention the word number or numbers, I want you to relax your entire body just a little more than it already is. Just relax your body a little deeper. And when I say a number after the word number, for example, number 5 or number 6, I want you to go that time more deeper, relaxed and comfortable. And most of us know all our numbers. From 1 to us we can count, or imagine that we can count these numbers as far as they will go, and how these numbers can stretch into infinity. And many even know the numbers in another language and can count fluently in that language, and sometimes even more than one, perhaps 4 or 5 different languages. So I want you to start with the number 1 and just think about the number 1 and what it can mean and what you associate with the number 1. Perhaps you consider your partner to be your number 1 if you have one, or maybe you think of yourself being number 1. After all, oneself is often referred to as one. And we possess only one of so many things. One nose, for example, one head, and one neck. And as you think of your one nose, perhaps you could take a deep breath in through your 2 nostrils and breathe out. And it would be nice if your head and your neck were as comfortable as they could possibly be. So if you need to move to go deeper into relaxation, then please do so. Relax the head and your neck and breathe in one more time through 2 nostrils. Relax that nose and breathe out. And of course, there are many things that you have 2 of. 2 hands, for example. How do these hands feel now? Are they relaxed? Are they open or closed? If there is any tension at all in these 2 hands, then please let it go. Imagine it flowing out of these fingers. The 4 fingers, 1 thumb on your right hand, and the 4 fingers and 1 thumb on your left hand. Let them relax, let go. Notice any sensations in these 2 hands, perhaps warmth and comfort, maybe tingling, and be aware of the temperature of the air of these hands, on these hands. Notice where the air touches the skin and where these hands are resting. As you relax them completely, one by one, easily, effortlessly. Then be aware of these 2 feet resting there, side by side, and notice how these 2 feet feel. Are they heavy yet? If not, then let them become heavy. What is the position of these feet? Notice it now. Where do they rest? Is anything touching these feet? Perhaps already these 2 feet feel as though they no longer belong to you, and yet they do, for they are your 2 feet. and you have 5 toes on the end of each one. 5 toes on your right and 5 on your left, and go 5 times more deeply relaxed. Going back to number 2, notice the relaxation of these 2 arms, the left and the right, and where they are joined by the wrist to the hand, and feel that relaxation spreading all the way up and down these 2 arms and the wrists and your 2 hands. Your 2 legs can relax too, and even as you become aware of the position of these 2 legs, you already realize that they are becoming heavy too. In fact, your whole body is relaxing and becoming heavy and comfortable, relaxing easily, effortlessly, and going deeper still. And even before you think of the number 3, you might find yourself wondering what you have 3 of. For you, know that you have 3 fingers, but there are more as well. In fact, including your thumbs, you probably have more than 3 sets of 3 digits, and the same goes for your toes. But what else can you equate to number 3? Perhaps for you is your lucky number. After all, don't many people say that the 3rd time will be lucky? Or perhaps you know people who are one of 3 children, or are born in the 3rd month of March, or even the 3rd day. Number 3 may mean something completely different to you, and if so, that is fine. Just let yourself focus on the number 3, the 3 sides of a triangle, and how they join up to make just one shape. Number 4 can be easier to associate things with. After all, there are 4 elements: fire and water, earth and air. For you are breathing in that air now. As you drift 4 times deeper into comfort and relaxation, feeling 4 times more comfortably relaxed at ease. Your 5 hands on the right and 5 on the left, and your 5 feet on the right and 5 on the left. In fact, the whole body is relaxed very nicely, and it will be nice to allow your body and mind to relax too. Perhaps you can discover the pleasure of letting your mind wander. Sometimes it drifts back to when we were a certain age, and 5 seems to be a nice and easy age for people to remember. An age when children often became aware of their surroundings and their place in the world. And we haven't even reached the number 5 yet, although you are already aware of certain parts of your body of which there are 5, and these are already relaxed. For you can be aware of your surroundings as you rest there, nice and comfortable, and even with your eyes closed, you can remember the details of the room in which you are resting, and you can recall where you were 5 hours ago or 5 days. And be aware of your body resting here, aware of the times of the day, time of the year, noticing how comfortable and rested you are as you enjoy these sensations of peace and tranquility. Be aware that there is nothing to do but relax and let go. You can allow your mind to wander wherever it will, backwards or forwards in time, even sideways to events that are happening in your present day, knowing that none of this matters very much right now. There is time to attend to what needs to be attended and time to relax. And this is your time to relax and feel comfortable. Now think of the word number, and now it's spelled how it's spelled, with the same letters as the word number, pronounced without sounding letter B. Number and number, and in moment I'm going to count the number from 5 down to 1, and with each and every descending number I want you to imagine your body from your shoulders all the way down to your toes becoming a number and number. 5, going 5 times more deeply relaxed as your body becomes number. 4 times more relaxed than it previous was, and your body from your shoulders down feel heavy and numb. 3 times more deeply relaxed and comfortable, heavy and numb, heavy and numb. 2, I want you to double the relaxation. You are feeling too comfortable and so relaxed. And 1, your whole body is heavy and relaxed, numb and heavy and so relaxed. I will be quiet for a few moments as you take yourself even deeper down, and when you next hear my voice, you will be in a perfect state of mind in which you are ready and happy to accept the suggestions I offer.
Visual imagery is the language of the brain, and you are going to use your wonderful creative imagination now and visit the control room of your mind. Imagine walking into the control room and suddenly you are surrounded by panels with switches, levers, buttons or knobs, and colored lights of different shapes and sizes. There is a higher control room which can be reached by climbing 5 steps, and the door is closed. You climb the steps to the higher control room and push open the doors. Now you are in a room similar to the one below, but here it is more like laboratory with rows and rows of taps and tubes, all colorfully labeled and put into alphabetical order. The switches are labeled too, and you look around until you find the letter M and the round knob which is attached to a drawer that is labeled metabolism. You notice that the knob has worked loose, and so you gently pull out a drawer. Inside the drawer are files containing hormones, and one of them is almost empty. Like a scientist, you make it to the tubes and carefully refill the containers with the correct hormone. Somehow you seem to know exactly which hormones you need. Then you carefully replace the file back into the drawer and close it, tightening the knob as you do so. And as you do this, an amazing thing begins to happen. The chemicals in your brain become regulated and you feel a warm inner glow deep within you. You can really notice this feeling now. You can feel and experience the warmth inner glow, tiny at first, but gradually spreading throughout your body. Because of this, you're going to find that you have more energy, more vitality, you feel younger and fitter and healthier, and every day this feeling with you grows stronger. Returning to the dials and switches in the control room, you notice that one of the dials is labeled appetite, and that is the dial it sets much higher than it needs to be. Carefully you ease the dial backwards in the anti-clockwise movement because you are aware that there is always plenty of food and you don't need or want to eat as much as you used to do. And as your hand moves the dial in the backwards movement, a surprising thing happens to you. You feel deep within you contentment and feeling of satisfaction in your stomach, and you realize that you only need to eat small amounts of food to satisfy your needs. And these good feelings spread throughout your body and your mind because you're eating less now,
but deriving the same sense of satisfaction as when you used to eat more. And it's good to eat less than you need. Your stomach begins to enjoy the lighter feelings as it flattens and shrinks, and your waist becomes trimmer and neater, which gives you a feeling of confidence in yourself. And you realize now that you are in control of yourself and your appetite. When you have had enough to eat, you stop eating, and it is so easy to stop eating and enjoy a lighter feeling of satisfaction within you. Again, as you look around the control room, you notice that there are more switches connected to taste. Some of these switches are set in the wrong position. For example, there may be switches regulating your taste or sweet foods for sweet foods or drinks, and if this is set up too high, you find that you can adjust it, and in doing so you adjust your own natural taste buds and create a desire to enjoy only healthier foods and drinks. The switches may indicate that in the past you have eaten too much fat and need to reduce this for the benefits of your health and body. The more of fat fills you with disgust as you imagine fatty, greasy layers floating up through your body and rising to the surface of your beautiful skin, clogging up the pores of your skin, which you realize really need to breathe as it is living organ on your body. You adjust the switches in the way that your subconscious mind automatically knows is correct for you, and in doing so you soon begin to notice that fatty, greasy foods now taste 10 times fattier and greasier than they even did before. Therefore, your mind and your body rejects all fatty, greasy foods. You may discover there are healthy foods that you have avoided in the past, perhaps certain fruits or salad or fresh, crispy vegetables. Maybe the switch needs regulating to help you regain your natural taste buds and enjoy these wonderful, healthy foods. And you find that everything you put into your mouth now turns into health, beauty, and vitality. Everything you eat from this day forward is good for you, otherwise you won't eat it. You enjoy eating small amounts of healthy, nutritious food, for that satisfies you completely, and it does satisfy you completely. You may see a mirror in your control room with distorted image of yourself, and as you move towards the mirror, you begin to see your reflection and discover that this image can change and become you as you really want to be. See yourself slimmer, healthier, attractive, looking serene and calm, relaxed and happy, and feeling very confident about yourself. You may even notice that clothes you are wearing and how they look on you, your slimmer, toned, wonderful body. This makes you feel good. Another switch may represent the word energy, and it is possible that in the past your energy levels were low because of the excess weight you were carrying around. But now you realize you're on your way to becoming the person that you desire to be, and this motivates you to exercise and move around in ways that actually creates more positive energy in you. And in the past, if you were one of these people who used to drive everywhere you went, you may now even find a greater pleasure in walking wherever you can. You enjoy movement, moving your body in elegant, graceful manner knowing that you are looking better and healthier every single day. You may find other forms of exercise that are beneficial to you and discover new ways of using your body becomes a source of inspiration to you. Your exercise are always gentle, and you all allow your body to warm up first, proceeding in a manner that is safe and comfortable for you. They may be a switch that represents the word comfort, and if you have ever found that eating when you are not hungry comforts you in some strange way, then you can turn off that switch now and you realize that it was a false comfort and in fact only led to heavy, uncomfortable feelings in your stomach. And you can feel far more satisfied on a smaller amounts of food and derive more comfort by asking yourself what you really need. If it is a company that you seek, a more realistic way of satisfying is this need. If it is company, then you seek a more realistic way of satisfying this need. If it is love that you need, then you also realize that overeating and gaining weight is counterproductive to your desire to gain love. You must first love yourself. And you are learning to do this right now in hypnosis as you go deeper into relaxation. And as you become more of your own person, slimmer and healthier and happier, of course, you realize that you are also becoming a much more confident person. This is not simply because the weight it is coming off you, but because you realize now that you are in control and you have healthy and active mind, and you are careful about the sort of thoughts that your mind thinks you need. You do not allow yourself or anyone else to put you down because you realize that you are a very special person and a wonderful human being. And if at any time any negative thoughts do enter your mind, you are instantly on vigil and push these thoughts out of your mind, replacing them with healthy, positive thoughts. Because all of this, you find you are smiling more, you feel happier and more relaxed and more comfortable with yourself as the wonderful individual that you are. Your happier thoughts produce good feelings within, and these good feelings become stronger and stronger as each wonderful day goes by. You are becoming slimmer and healthier and happier person, a much more confident person, and these around you are astonished in the changes to your personality because you inject enthusiasm and love and motivation to these that meet you. You feel good about yourself and you feel good about other people. This means that other people feels good about themselves and they also feels good about you. And these wonderful positive changes are beginning to take place now at a deeper level of mind. They will continue to take effect and grow stronger and stronger as each moment goes by. In the moment, I will count to 5. At the end of count to 5, I want you to come all the way back to a full conscious awareness, bringing with you all these wonderful, confident, positive feelings. 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back. 4, eyelids beginning to flutter. 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to normality. Eyes open, wide awake.